Alright, looks like we're going to have Skylar Massey in the first heat. We've got the new driver in the 17. Also out there, the 111 of Ben Flanagan, who had a rough race in the 358s. He's back there. Lance Sponberg in the 20. He is out there tonight as well. The 40 of Derek Nearhood. And like I said earlier, we've got new season, new paints, and it looks like the 333 of Corey Goodall is out there as well tonight. And let's see who's going to lead them down here. I believe it's Skylar. Nope. Looks like it'll be Derek Nearhood leading them down to green this time, or for the first heat. And while they're pacing, since I got one more lap, go to Twitch and follow us there. Like, subscribe. Same with Facebook. Same with YouTube. And after some epic racing in the 358s and the big blocks just a few moments ago, we're definitely looking forward to some more of that here momentarily. Of Derek Nearhood just waiting a moment for that pace truck to dive off. He's going to try and get a jump on the field going into turn one. Skylar Massey right behind him. Green flag is in the air. Here they go. Derek does get a good jump on Chris Hyatt going into turn one. Chris manages to get past Skylar Massey. Ben Flanagan back there in fourth. Lance Sponberg fifth. Corey Goodall currently in sixth, but Corey is already moving up in the 333. He's taking fifth, and he's going for fourth already, but there is still a battle at the front. Derek Nearhood had a good jump on Chris Hyatt, but here comes Chris Hyatt, new driver to the inside. He is looking for any way he can get around that 40 car right now. Corey Goodall back there in fourth is starting to make up a little bit of time as well. Derek Nearhood still managing to hold on to the lead, but Chris Hyatt and Skylar Massey right there on the back bumper. They are not letting him get away even an inch. Ben Flanagan in the 111. He's also starting to make up a little bit of ground as well. He's got Corey Goodall breathing down his neck. Lance Sponberg looks like he is struggling early tonight. We will see him come back later. He is one that does really well on slick track as we are halfway in the first heat. Derek Nearhood still out front. Chris Hyatt, still in second. They've opened up a little bit of a gap back to Skylar Massey. Ben Flanagan still in fourth. Corey Goodall has not been able to make up any more positions yet, but he is coming right to the back bumper of Ben Flanagan. As we see, starting to see, it looked like the 17 of Chris Hyatt might have had a little bit of a run down the front straightaway. We'll see if he can make something happen. They are going to be coming to one lap to go. Chris gets low off turn four, not enough momentum yet, but he is getting closer every lap. Skylar Massey is securely in third. Does not look like he's going to be able to make up any distance though. And it will be Derek Nearhood, then Chris Hyatt, Skylar Massey, Corey Goodall, Ben Flanagan, and Lance Sponberg. Heat number 2. And looks like Thanos is on the grid for this one. He's there in the 25. We've got the 32 of DJ Kenner there to the inside of Thanos. Got Nick Franks in the 159 back there as well. And the 2 car of Jared Heasley makes up the back of the field. Todd Schott in the 24 is on the inside of Thanos coming in as they go around. Wayne Bridges is back there as well, and looks like Brian Mansfield will be leading them down into turn 1. And we've got 2 new drivers in the field. In this one, you've got Jared Heasley in the 2-car starting way in the back. And you've got Nick Franks out there as well in the 159. He is back there towards the back as well. New to the league, not necessarily new to these cars, but these 2 guys are new to the league. So we'll see if they definitely want to make a good impression here tonight. And they also want to assert some dominance. I know between races that 2-car said, yep, it's time to go have some fun in the 305, so we will see. Tormashi, excuse me, thank you. Green flag is in the air. Thank you for clarifying how to pronounce the last name. All right, and Brian Mansfield gets a good jump, but so does, it looks like, the 32 of DJ Kenner already on lap 1 going to the front. Yes, it is. It is DJ Kenner to the front. Lap number 1. Putting Brian Mansfield back in second. Todd Schott third. Gerald Thanos Poole is 4th. 5th is Wayne Bridges. Jared Heasley is 6th. And Nick Franks back there in 7th. .32 still up front, leading him around. Brian Mansfield in 2nd. Looks like Todd Schott is getting some battle to the outside, or trying to get around the 25 of Gerald Thanos Poole. We've got a battle going on for 3rd and 4th back here between Thanos and Todd. Wayne Bridges and Jared Heasley sitting back there, taking it fairly easy right now. Nick Franks looks like he is struggling just a bit in this in heat number 2, but we will see him come back later in the feature and see if he can make up a little bit of ground. Meanwhile, the 32 still out front, but Kenner cannot get away from Brian Mansfield. Brian Mansfield currently running second. Looks like Gerald Thanos Poole is actually the fastest car on track right now. He is gaining on these 2, but with coming down to 1 lap to go, don't know if he's going to be able to close the gap. He gets really close on that lap. Still fastest last time by was Thanos, but with 1 lap to go, doesn't look like he's going to make up any more ground. He might have to fight Todd Schott off coming through 3 and 4. But it looks like it's going to be DJ Kenner taking the win in heat number 2. Brian Mansfield, Gerald Poole, Todd Schott, Jared Heasley comes on 5th. Wayne Bridges and Nick Franks round out the field in 6th and 7th. Going into heat number 3. Looks like we're going to have the 99 of Patrick Coluccio out there. The 39 of James Johnson is going to be on the pole. David Tormashi, making sure I pronounce that right. Yep. David Tormashi in the 33, one of the new drivers this season. He is there in the 2nd row outside, quite fast in practice. We've got the 22 back there on the right, or outside. That is Chris Standridge. Blake Mosley in the 23, he said in the post-race for the big blocks, he said keep a camera on him tonight. He's on the front row, so we'll definitely be looking at him. And the 99 of Patrick Coluccio also out there. And we will definitely give a little bit of a watch here to Blake on this first lap. We'll see. He said to watch him. He is not very good. He has not done any real races in these sprints. We'll see what he can do with it here tonight. He's definitely had some faster practice laps, but we'll see how things go off the start. Pace Truck will lead him around one more time. Excuse me, I'm trying to fight off a sneeze here. Pace Truck about to drop off, and we're about to go green flag racing for heat number 3. James Johnson leads them down into turn 1 from the pole, and the 23 there to the outside. He is not doing too badly. Forgot somebody who said he was going to struggle here. He is not struggling at all, but right behind him is where the battle is at. You've got Patrick Coluccio. You've got the 33 of David Tormasci. And several other cars, the 22 of Chris Standridge, 91 of Tom Land, all battling for every position, third on back. It looks like third place Patrick Coluccio's opened up a little bit of a gap there, but if any of these cars get single file behind him, he might be in trouble. These guys are coming fast. '39 and James Johnson still leading the field. He's got Blake Mosley right on his back bumper, though. Doesn't look like Blake is challenging him too much, as we've got a little bit of excitement going on behind him. Looked like the 91 of Tom Land got down to the inside. He might have had some trouble coming off one of the turns, but he is falling way back. Chris Standridge up there in 4th right now. Patrick Coluccio is up to 3rd place. And it looks like we might have a battle for the lead now. It looked like Blake was going to take it easy with 2 laps to go. He's starting to look to the outside, to the inside. I think he might have been full of it when he said he is not any good in these winged cars, because here he is in 2nd place challenging for the top position. 1 lap to go, side by side into turn number 1. He is down low to the inside. James Johnson gets the momentum off the high side, but looks like Blake's got the run down on the inside. Will he be able to make it stick and work? No, it is James Johnson finishes 1st. Blake Mosley comes home 2nd. Patrick Coluccio is 3rd. 4th place is Chris Standridge. And 5th place is David Tormasci. I'm going to make sure I read that every time to pronounce it correctly. All right, we've got the consolation feature here that's set some more positions. You've got the 159 of Nick Franks back there, the 111 of Ben Flanagan. Looks like he is starting on the pole. Wayne Bridges in the 92 back there. You've got David Tormasci back there in 3rd. Lance Sponberg in 4th. And it looks like the 2 of Jared Heasley is going to... Hey, wait a minute. They left the gate open. Somebody's going to end up accidentally walking out on the track. Can we get security down there to take care of that, please? All right. Well, security's getting that gate shut, so no kid randomly walks out in front of a 305 sprint car in the middle of the race. Pace Truck's going to lead him down. Do 1 more lap around this half-mile track. And I have told these guys, make sure you take out that Heasley guy. Actually, I'll be racing with Heasley tomorrow morning. You can watch our streams right here. We do Dirt Tuesday, do some Rally Pro 4 and some wing sprints and other fun stuff, so you can definitely come check that out. And you can check out the posts on Facebook. There was a post a few days ago, the stuff that B-Make Design sent me from the Bel Air, Jim Belair. He sent me him and the Flaming Karma of Gerald Thanos Pool. So great bunch of guys in this group. Green flag is in the air though. Ben Flanagan gets a huge jump on Jared Heasley. Looks like Jared is going to slot into second, but he's going to have to worry about Lance Spanberg to the outside. Lance is on the move as well. It looks like David is going to keep right there with him though, as Heasley slips back to third, Lance to second. And now that 20 car has his sights set on Ben Flanagan. This is a battle we saw several times last season, but Ben might get a little bit of a break here. The 2 car of Jared Heasley right down by the inside wall, and looks like he might, nope, he holds on to third place for the moment. Looks like he is looking for any way around Spanberg. Can't quite get there yet. And meanwhile, while these guys are battling, Ben Flanagan is checking out. He's already opened up 0.7 of a second lead. Heasley looking to the outside, and David is right there on their back bumper. If Jared or Lance, either one makes a mistake, they are going to lose their position because David is coming. Wayne Bridges back in 5th. Nick Franks back there in 6th. Looks like Nick is also having a better run than this in this consolation feature. I know he struggled in the first one, but he is managing to charge forward right now. And here comes the 33. Let's ride along with him when he comes out. As we reach the halfway point, he is in the perfect position to watch some battling from inside the cockpit of one of these 305 wing sprints. And there he goes, crossing the start-finish line. See the 2 and the 20 car side by side. David's definitely carrying more momentum to the outside. As you see, Heasley trying to find any way around the 20 Lance Spanberg. He's about to get taken, as the 33 is already looking for any way around both of them. And I guarantee you, any mistake, the way these guys are running, as the 2 car gets the advantage to the outside, Spanberg manages to hold him off, and now the 2 car goes backward as the 33 jumps into third place here, but Jared is not giving that position up just yet. David's going to fight him tooth and nail though. We've seen David be right there on the back bumper of these two, just waiting for a mistake as they come down to 1 lap to go. And it looks like Spanberg actually closed up quite a bit of distance on Ben Flanagan, but there's not enough time left with 1 lap to go. It looks like it's going to be Ben Flanagan, then Lance Spanberg, Jared Heasley, David Tormasci, Wayne Bridges, and Nick Franks rounding out the field. Now they go into their 2-minute warm-up. We'll watch some of these guys warm up while we take a quick breath, because I can promise you I'm going to need to catch my breath before they go green flag racing. Yeah, it's going to get exciting. And enjoy watching some of these guys go around for a few minutes, and I'll be right back with you. All right, currently it looks like Chris Hyatt is fastest on track, and I do believe it is showing that he will start on the pole. So the 17 car, that is one of our new drivers. Let's take a look. I think Blake Mosley was kind of full of it when he said he was going to be struggling here. Gerald Thanos Pool's now fastest on track. trying to look through the field and just see of the new guys who are out there practicing right now where they are at. Chris Hyatt, third fastest. Jared Heasley, fourth fastest. All right, checkered flag. Let's go to the feature. Let's get them lined up and start going through the field, see where they are going to start at. Obviously, we're going to have the 17 of Chris Hyatt on the pole, the 39 of James Johnson to the outside. You got DJ Kenner and Derek Nearwood, second row. Fifth and sixth is Brian Mansfield, Blake Mosley. Then Skylar Massey, Gerald Poole, Patrick Coluccio, and Corey Goodall round out the top 10. Then you got Todd Schott, Chris Standridge, Ben Flanagan, Lance Sponberg. Jared Heasley is 15th. David Tormashy is 16th. Wayne Bridge is 17th. Nick Franks is 18th. Tom Land is 19th. And Doug Tyre Norton will start 20th. All right, the 17 of Chris Hyatt will lead them down. It looks like Tom Land and Doug Tyre Norton have not joined the field. I'm not sure if they may have decided to sit the feature out. I do believe there were enough spots for them to join, but it looks like they have opted out. It is a funny note when last season the running joke was that Chris Standridge was going to supply me with an oxygen tank for these races and for the SR8s on Wednesday night. That's if you've never watched that, tune in 9 Eastern Wednesday night. Just watch the race this Wednesday at the Monza Oval. You will not be disappointed. It will be the best hour you spend of your week, if even that long. Having driven that configuration, I can tell you it is crazy fun. It is crazy fast. It's crazy tricky too. And they're going to do it left turn and right turn. So definitely check that out. All right, Chris Hyatt waiting for the green flag. There it is. Chris Hyatt leads them down into turn one. They are too wide, at least for the moment, all the way back. I'd imagine by the time... Oh, it looks like the 39 of James Johnson is going backwards a little bit. He might have had a rough start. He's drifted all the way back to third. Chris Hyatt is up in first, but he has got the 32 of DJ Kenner right behind him. James Johnson manages to fall into third. And the new driver, Blake Mosley, said he was going to be really not that great in these. He is up to sixth. First caution is out. Looks like it might have involved Jared Heasley. Let's take a look. All right, we're looking at Jared Heasley as he goes down. Looks like we had a car to the inside wall. He tried to recover, but just drifted up. I'm not sure who that one is, but he was trying to hold it off the wall or stay out of traffic. Just couldn't get it. Fortunately, they do have a couple of fast repairs, so they will be able to hopefully get the two-car back out there. As well as, let's see if we can figure out who that was also involved. I think that might have been Todd Schott. Let's find out here. Yep, that was Todd Schott that was down on the inside line, kind of stuck up against the wall. He is trying to recover right now. Two-car is still showing on pit road. We will see if he gets back out. It looks like he may be out for the night. Can't tell for sure yet. We will find out in a few moments. And we've got a Derek Nearwood fan in the chat. If you've got a favorite driver out here, definitely go ahead and drop their name in the chat. When we do a ride along or when we're under caution like this, we'll take an extra look at him. Derek currently running in fifth. as we get the 1 to green. And waiting for that pace truck to drop in. Chris Hyatt, the new one of the new guys this season, he is going to lead them down into turn 1. Green flag is in the air. Chris Hyatt and DJ Kenner lead them down. Chris definitely has a little bit of an advantage, but DJ has quite a run to the outside, has more momentum coming off the outside. We'll see if they can sort this out as they're all too wide, quite a ways back. And, oh, we've got one up in the wall. I believe that was James Johnson. Caution is out. I do not know if anybody else was collected. Let's find out. All right, there's James Johnson. Looks like he was just a couple of guys started getting together there and bouncing off. I believe that was the 95 of Brian Mansfield, and Blake Mosley also involved in that accident. And looked like a couple of them took a pretty hard lick there, so we will see if they do have a couple of fast repairs. As I mentioned, we'll see if they can get back out or if they even need to pit. Not showing anybody having pitted. Looks like Jared Heasley is out for the night. He is still being shown on pit road 2 laps down. Blake Mosley and Brian Mansfield both went to pit road. James Johnson is currently on pit road. Just a quick look through the field. We've got the new kids. Chris Hyatt is in first. Blake Mosley is in fifth. David Tormasci is in 14th. And Nick Frank's currently back in 17th. So we will see how that plays out with these new guys. And as I've mentioned in the past with these Outcast leagues, man, these guys are great. If they're having troubles, any member of these leagues will help out one of the new members. They help out a lot of newer guys. They do a lot to help these drivers if they're struggling get better, and just a great group of guys to race with. Green flag is in the air, and Chris Hyatt leads them down into turn 1 again. He's still got DJ Kenner to the outside, but now they've got the 40 of Derek Nearhood up to third off the start. He just shot up there. Caution is out again. Looks like Nick Franks just had some problems going through turns 1 and 2. As you see him there on the outside, he just was drifting high, and the problem he caught, there is that gap in the outside wall. He managed to catch that gap, and that is what sent him around. So currently Jared Heasley is the only one out. Nick Franks is on pit road. He had actually picked up a couple of positions right before that happened. Derek Nearhood has jumped up to third. Skylar Massey has jumped up to seventh. The 22 of Chris Standridge, he is one of our biggest movers so far. Started in 12th. He's up to 7th. Ben Flanagan started 13th. He is up to 10th. Lance Sponberg started 14th. He's up to 9th. And Wayne Bridges in the 92. It's a shock to see Wayne starting so far back. He started in 17th. He's already up to 11th. And it looks like he's bringing David Tormasci with him. The 33 started in 16th. He is up to 12th now. So several cars starting to make their way forward. And as this track slicks off, the guys that were out there practicing on the slicks and the guys that are more experienced, those guys will start to shine here. And don't forget to stick around after this race, and watch the Enduro race in the street stocks at Lanier. I'm really looking forward to that one. That is just going to be fun, and any aggravation that anybody has from earlier tonight throughout these races, they'll definitely settle it there. And that's what it's there for. Green flag is in the air. Single file restart. Chris Hyatt takes him down. He's got DJ Kenner and Derek Nearhood right behind him. They are battling for second. That might give him a little bit of room, but Lance Sponberg, or Skylar Massey, back there in fourth. Patrick Coluccio starting to make his way back up as well. Patrick came on really strong towards the end of the last season. I expect to see him up in the points as the weeks go on. And we've got one going backwards. I believe that is Nick Franks up to the outside, just trying to make sure he doesn't get in the way. Good move on his part. Derek Nearhood currently being scored in fifth. Chris Standridge is charging forward though. He is now up to sixth place. Corey Goodall started in 10th in the 333. He is up in 8th. Let's ride along with Corey. He is right in the middle of this mess. Let's see what he is seeing here. Not a lot. Oh, there he goes. He cleaned his used a tear off there as they go 3 wide right in front of him. And Gerald Thanos Poole in the wall. We got to see that one live. Caution is out. And you get to see here is Thanos in the blue and white Flaming Karma car. Just pushing extremely hard. Got up in the wall. Went for a bit of a tumble there. Looks like, I believe that was James Johnson that got caught. Yeah, that was James Johnson. He got caught. He ended up in the outside wall, but everybody looks like everybody else managed to avoid it. That was just some really hard racing there. And looks like James Johnson, no, he is not on pit road. Nick Franks might be. Can't tell. Let's see here. No, Nick Franks stayed out. Looks like Thanos might be on pit road. Yes, he is on pit road now. After a few tumbles, he probably needs a little bit of repairs. You still got Chris Hyatt in the lead. DJ Kenner in second. Patrick Coluccio, here he comes charging to the front in the 99. He is now up to third. Go through this field real quick, as many as we can. Derek Nearhood now up into fourth place in the 40 car. Right behind him, Chris Standridge in the 22. He is in fifth place. Then you've got Gerald Thanos Poole, who's on pit road, currently scored in sixth. He'll actually be further back. That'll put Skylar Massey in sixth place. Corey Goodall now up to seventh. Lance Sponberg should be up to eighth when they restart as we get the one to green. Ninth will be the 111 of Ben Flanagan. And 10th place will be Wayne Bridges in the 92. David Tormasci is working his way forward as well. He is up to 11th. Pace truck dives off. Chris Hyatt going for another great restart. There he goes. And they are off into turn one. Chris gets a little bit of a lead, but DJ Kenner to the outside carried more momentum off onto that back straightaway. Chris Hyatt finally secures the lead, but they are 2 wide all the way around back behind him. Lance Sponberg is working his way up through the field as well in the 20 car. There's Lance. He was making some crazy moves right there a minute ago. He was in 14th. He started in 14th. He's now up to 8th and has his sights set on Corey Goodall right in front of him. Let's ride along with Lance for a moment here, since we had to cut the last one short. He dives to the inside of Corey Goodall. He's got a smattering of cars right in front of him. Corey gets a heck of a run up off the turn, but Lance definitely has the advantage down on the inside. And that was a lap around Volusia in a 3:05 in 15.5 seconds. Chris Hyatt still up in the lead. DJ Kenner is still in second. Derek Nearhood in third. Patrick Coluccio fourth. Last season, Patrick Coluccio had a really rough start to the season. Oh, caution is out. Well, we're pulling that up. Patrick had a rough start to the season, but managed to recover in the last half of the season. He was coming on very strong. Expect to see a lot from him this season. And looks like it is going to be the 25 of Gerald Thanos Poole. He just drifted up, was trying to hold that low line, caught the 92, and that brings out the caution again with 14 laps to go. And that'll put him back on pit road for the moment. We'll see if the 92 is on pit road as well. Looking back at the 92, his car looks okay, didn't take too much damage. And it is still Chris Hyatt up in the lead. Not sure what happened, but David Tormasci was moving up very quickly. And I'm not sure if he got caught up in a little bit of that mess. He has slipped back to 15th. And let's see. Nick Franks currently back in 17th. One of our new ones. Looking for Blake Mosley in the 23. He is currently in 10th. So the new guys kind of scattered throughout the field, but everybody is definitely showing why these guys are some of the best on iRacing. They work with these new guys, and it is definitely helping. Looks like Chris Hyatt is opting to take the outside on this restart. And Gerald Poole still on pit road. Looks like he is going to lose a lap. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. Chris Hyatt leads him down, but DJ Kenner got a heck of a run, and we are under caution again. And I cannot tell you what brought the caution out. I did not see anybody involved in a wreck. It might have been a situation where they had a scoring issue that needed to be corrected, and to avoid having everybody get a bunch of black flags, that can happen occasionally. Looks like the field is having to catch back up to the pace truck, so I am guessing that it was a scoring issue that brought this caution back out. The downfall to having this situation is that the pace laps do still affect the track. So what I mean by that is it will still slick the track off because the cars are still running around it. We've seen it in a couple of races last season where these guys had several cautions, and after every caution the track was just a bit slicker, whereas if it would have slicked off with green flag laps too, they still ran into a lot of problems and ended up with a more slick track. One lap to green. DJ Kenner currently in the lead, just because of where they were when the caution came out. It looks like Chris Hyatt in second place. Derek Nearhood still in third, Patrick Coluccio fourth, and Chris Standridge is now up to fifth from 12th place starting spot. All right, pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. Chris Hyatt's going to try and reclaim that top spot on the outside. They are too wide all the way back. Oh, and we've got them wrecking on the back straightaway. Can they keep it straight? No. Caution is out. Several cars were involved in that. Couldn't get a good look at who all was involved, but let's see if we can figure it out here. All right, looks like this incident actually started on the front row. You've got the 32, the 17 side by side leaning on each other. You got the 99 of Patrick Coluccio there to the outside, the 40 of Derek Nearhood, and they come through. The two leaders just tap. Several cars get caught. The 99 hits the wall, gets turned back up to the outside wall. Looks like the 33 was collected as well. So several cars involved in that incident. One lap to green. It took a minute to figure out who did what there, but Chris Hyatt currently being scored in first. DJ Kenner in second. Pace car is dropping off. Chris opted to take the outside line. Green flag is in the air. Chris gets a little bit of a jump. DJ to the inside. They're not leaning on each other this time. They're giving each other extra room. And here comes the 99 of Patrick Coluccio. As I mentioned, he came on strong into last season. 4 wide coming out of 4. The 40 of Derek Nearhood in there. The 32. And we've got another wreck. Looked like it involved Corey Goodall. Caution is out. Can't exactly tell where this started. We'll figure it out here. We got the 33 to the outside. You've got Corey Goodall down there to the inside. James Johnson up in the middle. Looked like James just drifted down a little bit, caught the corner of the 333, and sent the 333 of Corey Goodall to the outside wall. And you know, one thing I can say that is really great about this group of individuals here is having raced with them quite a few times. I can tell you these guys are not yelling and cussing at each other like you see in a lot of open sessions. I guarantee you there was a lot of apologies going on. Everybody takes responsibility for their mistakes. This is just an overall great group of guys, the way they help others drive, the way they help others learn. The stuff they do for charity, they do a lot for autism awareness, and I believe I don't remember the name of the charity now, but one of the veteran suicide charities that they help with that a lot. So huge huge shout out to these guys for everything that they do. Definitely a great bunch of guys to race with. And they prove it week in, week out. As we get the 1 to green, looks like everybody is back off pit road. Corey Goodall did go in for repairs. And currently scoring DJ Kenner in first. Patrick Coluccio now up to second. Derek Nearhood right there in third. And no surprise seeing Chris Standridge back there in fourth as they start single file. He's got Skylar Massey and Chris Hyatt right behind him. Green flag is in the air. DJ Kenner will lead him down, but he's about to have his hands full because Derek Nearhood is already looking for a way around the 99 of Patrick Coluccio. And here comes the 22 of Chris Standridge to the inside of Derek Nearhood. As they go through 3 and 4, everybody's taking a little bit easier this time, at least for the moment, but with 8 laps to go, they're about to start cranking it up a lot. Front 4 staying single file. Looks like the 33, David Tormasci, he had to restart way in the back after one of those previous cautions. So he's moved his way from 16th to 11th. He's going to be one to watch this whole season. He is definitely coming on strong. The 23 car of Blake Mosley, another new guy out here tonight. He started in 6th, back in 9th, but he's doing far better than what even he expected, so good job on his part. Chris Hyatt in the 17 car has led a lot of the race. He is back there in 6th at the moment, trying to get up there and get past Skylar Massey. Back up front, it is still DJ Kenner, opening up a little bit of a gap on Patrick Coluccio. The 40 of Derek Nearhood back in 4th place as they've got 4 laps to go. We're about to have a battle up here for 2nd place. And Patrick Coluccio is another one that has recovered. He was involved just a couple of cautions ago and still has managed to recover and make his way back up into 2nd. But he's having his hands full. There's Chris Standridge in the 22 right behind him. And the 40 of Derek Nearhood is right there waiting to pounce as well. Lance Sponberg in the 20 has moved his way up into about 7th place. As we get the white flag, he's another one. Started back in 14th. He's making his way to the front. We'll see if he can pick up any more. DJ Kenner has got this thing just about beat. He's got a 1-second lead on the last lap, but here comes the 22 to the inside of the 99. Not enough there, and DJ Kenner takes the win. Patrick Coluccio comes home 2nd. Chris Standridge starts in 12th, comes home 3rd. Derek Nearhood, a solid 4th place finish. Skylar Massey in 5th. Then you got Chris Hyatt, Lance Sponberg, Blake Mosley, Ben Flanagan, and James Johnson round out your top 10. Gerald Thanos Poole, Todd Schott, Brian Mansfield, David Tormasci. And now the celebration begins for DJ Kenner. We'll talk to him here in just a moment. But while they're doing that, we'll watch them play and see if they can... Oh, he got sent pretty good that time. Several cars already smoking, but he is still going, guys. Get up there and take DJ out. There you go. That's more like it. And they keep hitting him. He's still smoking, but I think he's still under power. Oh, yeah, he is still under power. He's going to turn around and go backwards, make sure we get some cars taken out here. There we go. I do believe that was the death of his engine.
There we are.
Hey, guys. Hey, Patrick, congratulations on that 2nd place finish, man. You had a rough start to the night, but you're actually made one heck of a comeback, man.
Yeah, you know, last season, Volusia kind of ran fast up through the pack, and then this year, we were able to keep the car up in the front and really just kind of work with the guys there. And great racing all around, though. Great race with DJ and Chris at the end there, but...
Well, it was definitely a hard-fought battle, and you went to the back once after a caution, but managed to get your way back up into 2nd. So congratulations. That was the best way to start the season for sure.
Yeah, it's nice to be back up here with the guys. It's been a while, so thanks, man. Thanks for everything you're doing for the broadcast and everything.
You're very welcome. And it looks like we got Mr. Nearhood here as well. 4th place finish, and probably the biggest cheering section tonight too, Derek.
Hey, thanks, Doug. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I thought there probably 10 laps to go. I thought I had a good run on DJ on the start. We kind of bumped each other and it didn't turn out well, but I thought that was my opportunity.
Well, and it looked like on one of those cautions when you had the run and the leaders were battling side by side, if the caution hadn't come out, I think you probably would have picked up at least one, probably 2 positions there because you were flying down to the inside.
Yeah, I had some really good runs, and it seemed like every time I had bad luck, too. But that happens. It was a fun race. Me and Patrick had some good racing, and Chris, too, as well.
Yeah, you guys definitely, I mean, Patrick had a rough start last season and then came on strong later in the season. You kind of did the same thing. You were just mid-pack most of the season, came on late as well. So it looks like you guys are getting off to the right start for this season.
Hopefully it stays that way, that's for sure.
Well, looking good after tonight. Congratulations. Looks like DJ Kenner just joined us as well. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much. It's a heck of a battle.
Yeah, you guys definitely put on one heck of a show here tonight at Volusia. It looked like you were going to be mired back there at about 2nd or 3rd, and then with 10, 15 laps to go, you just kind of came on strong and nobody could touch you.
Yeah, I was trying not to run into the Chris, I guess his name was, that was in front of me. We got pretty close together several times, and one time I almost ran the back of him and lost my momentum, and I think Chris started to get by me, and unfortunately caution came out and Chris got put behind me again, and was able to just keep battling on those restarts and get a little bit of an advantage, and then when I got ahead of him I was able to pull away.
Well, now that you finished the night out, and you guys definitely had some great finishes tonight, now you get to go intentionally crash each other and blow off some steam.
No, they did that.
Well, I mean, you get to go do it in an actual race setting. So, yeah, you guys,
That's true.
you definitely had a good celebration. You did much better than the celebration from the first race. So, very happy about that. You guys are going to have to educate Blake on how to properly celebrate a win.
Yeah, it takes a little practice getting used to that. You're not used to it.
Well, at least it was a new guy that got to be initiated tonight in that first race, and it was great to see you back at the front tonight as well.
Well, thank you very much. If I can take a minute, I'd like to thank some people. Root Motorsports Designs helps me out a lot. Jeremy Root, Jeff Mills, Scotty Lamp 2, Rocket Racing Setups, and State Building Company all support me a lot in my iRacing career. I really appreciate them. I appreciate Chris Standridge for this series. It's a great series, great league.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. You guys go celebrate and then get ready to hop in a street stock, and we'll see you at Lanier.
Thanks. Take care, and I'll see you later.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for all you do, Doug, and be prepared. I'm going to purposely take out Chris as much as possible.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, going to hit Doug on purpose this time.
Awesome. Wait a minute. Don't wreck guys named Doug. No, don't do that.
Sorry, Derek. My bad.
All right.
All right, gentlemen.
Good luck. We'll be talking to you shortly.
Yep.
All right. That was our we got to talk to DJ Kenner, Patrick Colucci, and Derek Nearhood there. And now we will move on to Lanier in the street stocks for the Enduro Series. You heard him say it. There's going to be some wrecking, and it's going to be intentional, and it's going to be hilarious. Stick around. We'll be right back with you.